it's time to line up the paper and put a grid on it. I have to grab my big ruler, which is nearly as tall as me, because we will be gridding a very large piece of paper, which is typically the size that I work on. Today, I am going to change the dimensions by just a tad, so I'll be gridding it up to 24 by 16 inches. And I forgot my pencil, so I have to go get it. I always forget something. So I started gridding my drawings around 1.5 years ago, but I was using the projector before using the grid, and the projector had some issues, like it would warp the design onto the paper. There'd be warping involved because of the concave reflection. So I did have to resort to this grid, which now has become one of my favorite parts of starting a new drawing, because, I don't know, it just symbolizes the beginning, and it's really easy, but it feels super productive. So kind of like a hack. And now it's time to put something cool on that piece of paper. So it's been about a week since I sat down and worked on this, and that is because I got sick and I've not been really able to do anything. I think it's the 6th day today, and I actually sound the worst that I have so far. So it's not really getting better, but I need to draw. I need it for my head. So even though physically I'm not really performing much in anything now, I think that I should get working on this, and we'll see what a sick session can produce. So let's get into that, and hopefully everything will look the way it should, and if it doesn't, I'm sure they'll look cool too. So let's go. After that walk, I did my wind down, which normally just involves reading in bed, and I've been reading Berserk lately, which is just so inspiring and beautiful, and I love every single page. If you guys haven't seen Berserk stuff, it gets pretty crazy, so I probably wouldn't be able to show everything. But yeah, I stayed awake and obviously visited the fridge a few times. I could not go to sleep, and sometimes this does just happen, so I thought maybe we could stay awake together today. And I had quite the adventures. This is when I found this guy at 1 a.m. in the morning, and he was just chilling there. He fully gave me a jump scare that was at head height, and I was like, no thank you, I'm just gonna go back to bed. And I obviously barricaded the door, but when I came back out to check him at 2:30, he wasn't there. So I wondered where the hell he was, until I unfortunately found him on the floor. Now, I don't know what I was thinking here, but I did get a bit spooked. I ran faster than I ever have in my whole life. I wish I ran this fast during my running races, but anyway, I just thought that was it for the night. I'm 100% going to sleep now, but then 3:30 came and I decided to just work. I put my cozy lights on and just zoned in. So it's been about an hour since the cockroach incident and it's now in the 4 a.m.s. I will be waking up in an hour to go for a run. So I don't know if I'll need to set that alarm. Hey, I don't think we'll need it, but I might need a coffee. That does sound really nice. And if you guys want a coffee too, just let me know. I'll go get you one as well. I've got plenty of time to make many since I seem to have these sleepless nights, so might as well make them productive, which I have been. I've been editing this video so I can bring it to you guys, and I'm excited for it. I like these type of videos a little bit more than just my time-lapse art ones. I want to have art and I want to have life. But anyway, so today I am very excited because I'm going to be going to an op shop with my mum and my auntie. It's going to be the girls. We're going to go have fun and hopefully find some good things. I'll make sure to bring you guys along with so you can see what the op shops look like here in Australia if you haven't seen them before. I think they're also called thrift shops or something like that. It's just secondhand stuff, but you know, there's so many goodies. Most of my house has secondhand stuff which I really love and that are really special and oftentimes made with much more love than a lot of the things that you find at IKEA. So I'm excited for today, and hopefully I'll have enough coffee to keep me energized and not fall asleep on some random couch in an op shop. So let's keep working. I'll make sure to show you guys the sunlight before I go on my run. I don't think it's out yet. Nope. Okay, maybe in an hour. Let's go. And just like that, it was time to go on a run. Now I got my very fast shoes out, and I obviously need these super glasses as well. They make me run faster, so they're mandatory. And here I'm off with the wind. I don't know why I sound like a horse galloping. I didn't realize I sound like that until I played this footage back, but it was such a pretty morning, and I made sure to take some videos of that for you. And it was a pretty solid run. So I don't know why these are even possible without sleep, but I'm probably running on some crazy adrenaline too. So obviously just a run was not enough before going thrift shopping. I also wanted to draw, so I squeezed in a pretty solid session here and had a mission of finishing the nose and a little bit more. So here it is. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every time I draw on this piece of paper, it bulges up and down, and that's because I have butcher's paper on the wall, and then I also have the drawing, and then it just makes it go bloop, and it just bulges all the time every time I draw. I'll bring you in closer so I show you what I mean. So you can see here right now that the drawing is coming off the wall, and that is the movement that I am talking about. So what I'm going to do is try and reset the whole setup, and I'm going to try my best to resolve this issue that I've been having. Somehow I've gathered the energy and I am ready. I have packed the order I'm taking into town, so I'll do that eventually at some point today. And I just need one more thing. So there are 2 new items in my life, and that is this Doc Martens bag and this jacket. And I do not take him off. Let's get going.
Oh shit, is it on?
Yeah.
Nice. See you like you're weird.
I have to put your dog in.
Okay.
So we headed out and we had 3 op shops that we knew we wanted to go to. I think 2 of them were called Salvos and then the other one I cannot remember. I didn't film the outside of any of these buildings, but I did film on the inside. So this was the first one that we went to. It was a Salvos, and I found heaps of nice things here, including this big teddy, which I obviously couldn't take because I wouldn't be able to fit him anywhere on my single bed. He would be bigger than all of it. And I also wanted to try some crazy fits on. I wish I could take this suitcase, but I can't imagine what I'd ever do with it. I want to make sure I don't have a bunch of things that I can't ever use. So I just try and resist as much as possible. But you'll see there are some things that I simply could not leave. I may have not been able to take the big teddy, but this little one captured my heart and I had to adopt him. This second place we went to was probably the most insane op shop I've been to. It was so pretty and vintage in every way. You could tell that a lot of love went into it, and apparently this was the downsized version. Like, look at this curtain. It's just really cool to see it. I wish I'd seen their bigger shop as well, because apparently they had a lot more stuff in there and they did have a lot of cool items which I tried on. Obviously, again, I wanted to take everything, and I did find this watch which is now mine. I had to take it to a clock shop so that they can fix it because the battery was very dead. And this was the third place we went to, which was absolutely gigantic. I wish I could snap my fingers and all this furniture would be in my house, but you know, this isn't Hermione's tent. I am planning to draw until my fingers fall off and roll into the ocean. So let's get this productive day started and absolutely destroy this piece of paper. Let's go. It's a very strange day because I'm thinking that I'm going to finish this alone. Now, I usually share this experience live on my Twitch streams. However, this time I've spent so much time alone with this without sharing the journey of making it because I have been sick and it has been around a month and I'm still not 100% better. So I thought maybe in this whole nature of it just being me in the drawing, I should stay true to it and do this finale just with the 2 of us. So I would like to bring you guys along to the first finale that I'm doing here on YouTube, and I am very excited. The last time I finished a drawing alone was about 2.5 to 3 years ago. And again, I remember the reason that I couldn't share that experience live was because of just some things that I was going through. So there is a little bit left on this. It's all of this area and I need to fill in the background too. And I'm very excited. I will be doing it in my pajamas with my coffee and I've got some Oreos. So let's do the final stretch for this drawing and see what it will look like in the end. Finale, let's go. So here it is. I hope you guys like the final result. I am super happy with it. And it was fun to share both this process and some behind the scenes of my life and what I get up to. If you did enjoy this sort of vlog slash art video, please let me know. I would love to know what you guys thought about it. And I'm hoping to see you very soon with another one of these. So thank you so much if you've made it this far into the video, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!